How you doing, people? Welcome to Let's Get String. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's holiday. Happy New Year's. What I got with me today is the head Extreme MPL. It was just released later last year, 2024. The color scheme has gotten more neon and with more neon green or yellow compared to the previous version. So this MPL version is 280 grams unstrung with a 16 by 19 string pattern, and we're gonna string it up with the Hyper G 17 gauge at 50 pounds in the mains and 48 pounds in the crosses. So let's go. Never tighten it too much, only just so that the throat doesn't move. That's why I'm always shaking this throat area here. MPL, it is a 100 square inch racket, standard 100 square inch size. It's not oversized, so I'll cut my string length accordingly. For my arm span is about for complete arm span, minus like a foot to a foot and a half length for the mains, and minus 2 to 2.5 foot for the crosses. Everybody does it a different way. You'll find your own shortcut way of doing it. This racket has a standard 6-hole grommet hole in the throat. That's why we're starting it from the throat. Customer said that she had this racket strung at by the tennis warehouse at the same tension, but she felt like the tension dropped a lot very quickly. And upon inspecting the tie-off knots, I guess they used a double hitch knot, where they were tied off very sloppily. I guess. Wish I could have taken a picture before I cut them off, but okay, here's something like this. You see this knot? It's not cinched down properly, where you can still see, you know, portions of the loop being open in the middle. It's very loose, just tension very loose knot. Before I cut them, it was already loose, looking like this. So she probably could have played some more with it, but she rather have me do it, which is fine. They also brought me 2 pure Aero rackets for me to match the specs on them. So I'm gonna do it really quickly for him. For the 7th string, we're skipping the 7th grommet hole and going to the 8th grommet hole, both top and bottom. Same thing. For the 8th string, we're skipping the 9th grommet hole and going to the 10th grommet hole, top and bottom. So this racket has skips at 7 and 9 for the mains. Let's see how evenly they were tensioned. Okay, close enough. Yeah, that's why I had to back off the clamp here by a couple of inches. I didn't back it off enough. I only backed it off by 1 inch. That's why these 2 strings ended up having higher tension than these 2. That's why I had to adjust them with my fingers to even them out, just in case you wonder. It's been asked before, and I've explained it before. This is how things are with this stringer and with my technique. You got other Yonex certified professional stringers who does it differently. Rather than backing off the clamp here in an attempt to lower the tension on this one, they would actually up the tension on this first one on the opposite side by like a few percentage to compensate for that. Whereas the rest of the stringers who don't even pay attention to that, they string it their way, I string it my way. I mean, most likely after you've had a couple dozen hits with it, all the tensions are gonna, all the differences are gonna be pretty negligible. The strings are gonna stretch, they're gonna move, and then transferring that difference more throughout the string bed rather than just within a, you know, 1 or 2 strings. So it's, I mean, it's physics, guys. They got recently on Strong forums, somebody posted video by a string doctor on YouTube showing an automatic string machine. Somebody replied on there saying that, hey, until they utilize AI to try and help everybody match the different string setups for their game and stuff, you know, large database. Before then, you know, racket stringing is more of an art than actual science. Even the speed at which that stringer was doing it, I mean, the video was like more than 15 minutes long and it was still doing it. It's not any faster than how any stringer would do it. And if they do it any faster, I'd suspect the amount of accuracy and the wear and tear that the machine is doing on the string. I mean, by hand we weave things carefully. We weave the crosses in and out very carefully by feel. The way the machines are doing it, they have different stepper motors pulling it from every single grommet. They will yank the loop out and then push it through, while the opposite side, it's, you know, stagger a little bit. That side pulls it and then push it through. I can imagine the amount of wear and tear, unless they're pulling it through a tubing which protects it, but then that requires setup time. 1, 2, 3, 4, shooting by a couple of foot, and a little bit more because I'm gonna use my starting clamp method, not starting clamp, my starting knot method, which will save even more strings. Tie off hole at. Head's got a nicely marked with these dots over here. I can use that easily. One loop, down, up, over and up. 2 loops, and then gonna loop it over the top and then have it go through the 2 loops so the tag end faces the bottom. Slowly pull the slacks in. Like so. Also pull the tag in. Like so. And then we'll pull our tension normally at 48 pounds. So that cinched up nicely. Tighten up my clamp ever so slightly for the cross strings. For these last two, I won't be pre-weaving because I don't have enough string to do that. That was quick. That was the last string, so I'm gonna put the extra 15 percentile tension on. I'm gonna tie it off here, or there's a dot, either this one or that one up there, maybe, whichever fits. Step back, make sure I look at on the diagonal, make sure there's no misweaves that stand out. After you do it for so long, you'll notice it pretty quickly if there's any misweaves. Okay, it's done. I'm gonna also put on a head stencil ink for him or her. Got that right here. So if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to put them down below. And I look forward to seeing you next time. In the meantime, happy stringing, happy hitting, and enjoy the tennis journey. Okay, take care, guys. Have a good one.